So welcome to the Son and I video podcast. I'm driving. This is another edition of it. You know, me, Mr. ID, are doing one. You love it, so we provide it. So, get ready for the show. Starting, oh no. Oh, I'm driving, if you didn't notice. Ayo, what is going on? It is your main man. I fucked up the intro. It's your main man, Avery Kane, rocking some old/new low. Kinda tight on the boy, but you know what? I don't care, bro. It's all Big Papa in here. Yeah. Like it when you call me Big Pa. No. Okay. I got you. So, while we wait for Mr. Diesel, I'm gonna shuffle this Rubik's Cube and just be a savage with it. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a wonderful ass day. Sunday Night Video Podcast. It is a beautiful day outside in the month of August that we have just started. We got some stuff to talk about today. You'll see during the show. Stay tuned. Don't click off the video. Don't exit the video. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be hype. Stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already, by the way. But yeah, I'm gonna shuffle this Rubik's Cube and I'm gonna just first I'm gonna answer this text. Hold up. You are the greatest. Hold up. I know y'all getting mad at me. Like this nigga was gonna start talking to me. But Pete, so look. Alright, so we start out with that green shits connecting the shit. And then we find the red. Alright, be honest. Let me actually get serious about this. But yeah, before I could not solve this at all. Like literally it took me like 2 weeks just to learn how to solve it. But now I can solve it in like 5 minutes. We'll see if that theory is true. The flipping test is true. Because if it's true, then by the time Mr. Odd Diesel with the Teasel gets back, then we'll have this done. So as you can already see, we almost got that white side down, connecting all the colors and all that goodness. You already know. Yes, man. Yes. And then bada bing. Bow. First layer done. So, how's everyone's day going, boys? Everyone, what are you doing today? Well, if you're doing something interesting or anything in general, if you're sitting home playing video games, watching Netflix, post it in the comments, bro. Let me know. He's not here. Dad, how long does it take you to get the carton of milk? My dad bought. My dad went to go get that carton of milk. Never came back. But in all seriousness, everyone, I got so much energy today. Take advantage. Watch this episode. This episode is going to be the only one that I actually really speaking out of a lot of these. Because y'all know I'm a really laid back, chill guy. You know, I don't really talk that much. It's not like I keep to myself. It's not like I'm a fucking nerd or, you know, keep to myself a lot. Second row solved. But oh, my shits broke off. Oh shit, I fucked it up. Alright, fuck it. We're not doing ABC right now. However, I bumped into the shits. I just realized I did that. I didn't mean to do it, I promise. Look. I'm going to start off the show today. Mr. Avery Kane starting off. Now, we don't start off with stories on here. No. That's weak sauce. That's weak sauce. We start out with, first of all, asking, how your day was. Second of all, if there's any mamacitas watching, I got an iPhone. FaceTime me. What? Yeah. What? If you don't know by now, I'm putting on like a little act type thing. This is not actually me. I'm a really chill, laid-back guy who talks like this all the time. But you gotta put on hype when you're doing the show. I look crazy. This playback's gonna be like, what the hell is he doing? What is this boy? Where's your mother? Like, and then I'm gonna be like, yo, my mother, she cooking salmon. And they gonna be like, what? Salmon? You wanna let your boy come over? And I'll be like, nah. I'm sorry about that. I'll order you some chicken fried rice. However, almost got the yellow, and when we get the yellow, we match the yellow with this layer, and we do that by doing a series of algorithms. However, if you did not notice already, I have the 2 first layers solved. He's not back yet. Shit, I still got things to do. I'm cursing way too much. What? Didn't mean to. I did not mean to. Alright, I promise. Wait, Safari! Alright? Look. We're gonna look up how to solve a Rubik's. I think that's him. To solve a Rubik's Cube. Now, when we go there, you go to all, and you go to that step that I do not know how to do. And when we do that,
God Almighty, I hope that was not as unbearable for you as it was scary for me, thinking that Mr. Avery Kane would be holding down the show by his lonesome for a total of 6 minutes and 52 seconds. This is scary. What were you doing? Teaching people how to do a Rubik's Cube?
Yeah.
Welcome one, welcome all to the Sun and I Video Podcast.
What?
What?
Say it again, I didn't hear you. You're not loud enough. You gotta be like, welcome all! Welcome one!
Yeah, welcome all. Welcome one, welcome all to the Sun and I Video Podcast.
No. You're not doing it right.
You are back for more.
Look, let me show you how to do it. Welcome to the Sun and I Video Podcast.
Okay, nobody can hear you up there.
Yeah, you can.
Let's get started.
Alright. Don't move that mic is very sensitive.
I don't understand.
That means just don't.
What's sensitive about the microphone?
That plug is very...
What plug?
Hinky.
Which plug?
The plug right here, this plug.
Okay. Are we good?
Yes.
Are we sure?
Yes, just don't move it.
I don't like that though. We can't move it. Gotta be scared of moving it. That's crazy. Hi, people.
No, you could flex your arms and stuff. Just, don't move it forcefully. Don't be like...
Where we at? I feel crazy. It's very dark in here. Are we okay?
Yeah. It's lit.
What's going on?
What is going on?
The first week of August, 2016.
Oh, yes.
So we are more than halfway through
Bring
the
me
year.
back for more. Yeah, how many months we got left? We got September, October, November, December.
I do not know what has been going on up to this point in the program, but I am here to put some semblance of order to this catastrophe, hashtag train wreck, that has been going on so far.
Got hiccups.
Now, as much as I want to lean into the fucking microphone, I'm not, because last time I did that, I don't know. Bad things happened. Did bad things happen?
I have no idea.
Bad things happened. Oh, I know what happened. I feel like I'm cut off. I feel like it's so high. A little better. Why is it not pinching the TV the way it should? You see how you can see more of us now?
Hey.
I don't know. Mic check. I have to yell in order to be heard. Why? What's going on, Avery? Why is this changed?
It's the same thing as always.
No, it's not. This is where it was last week. Watch. Mic check. One. See? I don't even have to yell and I'm good.
Then we lit.
You see? Mic check. One. See? I could just lean in and whisper and I'm being heard like a motherfucker. So that means to tell you, please don't scream. Like, you know.
What?
Don't start going crazy haywire mode. You know, we're good. We're here. And you know the fucking deal. You don't have to say we're not queer. Because you know damn well we're not.
Why don't
Holy shit.
Why don't you just let me finish my statement?
Because again, your statement is so non-compelling that I could read it before it was uttered out of your fucking face.
You seem angry, buddy.
Oh, I'm angry. I'm always fucking angry. That's what makes me me. That's what makes me lovable.
No, that's not makes you
Is that I'm always on edge. I'm on the precipice of an explosion at all times. Crazy, crazy!
I'm really scared.
No, I'm in a very good mood. It's the first week of August. Why shouldn't I be in a good mood? It's fucking summertime.
Lego
awesome.
Batman.
Yeah, playing an old ass Batman because I flew through Star Wars Legos. There are many a news story to get into.
Oh, they are.
I mean, there's always news stories to get into. Depends where you want to start.
Let's start from the most. Do what you do.
Do what I do?
Yeah.
That's great.
Start from what you think is the most compelling.
No, I don't know about most compelling. You know the deal. Whatever tickles our fancy. What the fuck just happened right now? What's this? What is this? Holy crap. Well, according to the Sunday Times, if you're in a family where there are more than one child, meaning that there's a younger sibling, the youngest sibling is most likely to become a millionaire. That doesn't mean that if you're the youngest of 3, 5, or even 12, you should go put all your money on fucking tech stocks. It doesn't mean that you're actually going to be a millionaire. I guess statistically, this is so. In bigger families, too bad for the middle children. The study is leaving you out. It is all about the oldest and the youngest. And the youngest come faring off better than the oldest in 99% of the fucking kids that were studied. People that were studied. They were not all kids. If you're the youngest sibling, science says you'll probably be a millionaire.
So I'm the youngest sibling. Feel like I know brothers or sisters.
Then you're the only sibling. So this excludes you.
Damn it.
You need the pressure of having an older sibling.
Damn you, Obama.
Giving you noogies, spitting in your ear, saying you ain't gonna be shit, to give you the drive to shoot for the fucking stars.
Damn it, Obama.
Which is why middle kids are probably left out, because they're usually under the radar. You know what I mean? The oldest gets all the attention because they're the oldest. They get all the pressure because everything's thrust on their shoulders. You know, all the other kids are looking up to you. Don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up. Take care of your little sisters and brothers. And the youngest is babied. It gets all the attention because it's the newest one that arrived, you know? And even as it gets older, it's still the baby. Therefore, it gets, those little perks.
Because it was always the youngest.
Of being the youngest, and the oldest never gets the perks. It just continues to get the fucking pressure. I could see the truth behind this.
Never had the perks.
If you want to read the full story, it's at elitedaily.com. I would imagine that that's out in England. So the study is an English study. Subscribe to the Elite Daily's official newsletter, The Edge. I don't know why I'm promoting these people. Oh, I know why. Because I'm not going to read this whole fucking story. If you're a younger sibling, science says you'll probably be a millionaire. Do with that information what you may.
Science. No.
The researchers in the universities of Birmingham explain the Born to Rebel thesis. Suggests youngest siblings are more likely to be exploratory, unconventional, and tolerant of risk. Exactly what I just said. You've been pushed down so long by your oldest brother or sister that you finally just throw caution to the wind and be like, fuck it, I'm getting the fuck out of here. First train to fucking Monte Carlo. Let's put it all on black. Like, you're just crazy guy. So you're most likely to win because you're not fucking thinking. I don't know how this fares in reality. If you have beef with this goddamn study, you know where to take it. Take your fucking queries to England, University of Birmingham, or somethingdaily.com, elitedaily.com.
You could throw them hands.
You could bitch and moan there, Facebook and Twitter and whoever fucking bitches. I don't know.
Or you could throw them hands. Get it? I haven't slept.
I don't get it. I've yet to get a fucking joke that you say. One. At least one. I've yet to get one fucking joke that you say. Are we going to try today for one?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow. You have material? Or you just going to free ball?
I got some material I wrote down. Alright, I'm going to try to work with that.
Why am I not encouraged?
If the time...
You didn't say it with gusto.
If the time is...
Oh, I got material, Dad. And it's going to be fucking awesome.
Crazy. Crazy.
Ay, ay, ay. So, yeah, whatever. You're young. Oh. Damn it, I keep doing that. I keep going to stories and hitting them wrong.
Money.
I wanted to talk about somebody's stupid fingerprint. Because science is getting better. I mean, we know that every day. Science is fucking multiplying and quantifying new shit all the time. But the police cloned a murderer's fingerprint and used it to unlock his phone. And then, solve the case or whatever. So they got fingerprint. I guess they dust for prints. You can't really transfer that. These touch screens, they only work off touch. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why they can't do some James Bond shit and glue the other fingerprint on top of your finger and just use it. But no, they went through the extraordinary effort of taking a print and making a physical clone of that print so that it would be 3D, presumably on some type of mannequin's hand, like some plastic, maybe a 3D printer. I say maybe because I haven't read the fucking story.
Forensics.
Yep. They gave it to a 3D printing lab. Damn, I could have wrote this shit without even looking. And they opened my man Samsung Galaxy S6.
What do you have?
Oh, man.
Technology. What happened?
Okay, whatever. They really went through a lot of efforts. Because the print is two-dimensional. It's in 2D. They're lifting it off of something, so they have to make it 3D. So they digitally enhanced the quality of the prints by filling in broken ridges and valleys. That sounds like guesswork to me.
So it's not accurate.
No, it's accurate. They got the guy's identity. And they were able to open the phone. The phone wouldn't have opened if it wasn't right. So it is what it is. Quartz. Don't they make watches? Isn't quartz? I don't know. But they got plans to print 3D models to test on other devices.
You should try that.
On what? What do we know that needs to be opened with a fingerprint? This is some James Bond shit where they cut off a motherfucker's hand so that they have to open the safe and all that. So now, like Loki had to do it in the movie.
Oh yeah.
They had to go through this whole elaborate scheme to get some motherfucker's hand or ear or whatever the fuck they had to do, his eye or something. Well, they don't need to do any of that. You know, now they can lift it off of his cup of coffee that he throws in the garbage can, you know.
Low-key, you sly bastard.
But somebody else says that the unlocking demonstrates a weakness in smartphones. True. In the fingerprint authentication system.
True, anybody could.
He hopes this would motivate phone developers to create advanced security measures for fingerprint liveness detection. So now it's going to see if the fingerprint being used has a heartbeat behind it. So that's how they'll beat the 3D printer fingerprints. Yeah. Every time somebody makes something biometric, they got to fucking stay 3 steps ahead of it. I just found it weird, you know. I mean, I just found it compelling news, like something that you should know if you're trying to do crooked things. Oh, I'm gonna wear gloves. Your heat signature goes through gloves. If you're sweating and you're wearing leather gloves, they can still get your fingerprint.
What about latex?
Through the glove. Latex, through the latex, and through the leather gloves. They'll still get your fingerprints. This is the world we live in.
Loss for words.
You know, for those of you that think that you could get away with shit. But the funny shit is, you know, you gotta pay for all that. They don't do fingerprints. They don't just dust for prints when there's a robbery at your bodega. You know, somebody has to die for them to break out that powder. Really? Why? I don't know how expensive the powder is. I have no idea. But somebody to just go all over the place with a little fucking brush apparently costs a lot of fucking money. Because in cases where you would think, oh, they could just dust the bat that was used to beat in my head, they could just dust it for prints. No, but you're not dead, so we're not going to fingerprint the bat. What?
You're not
Why?
dead.
Because you're not dead. Because you're not dead.
Sorry, man.
Just wanted to show how far
life is going.
Crime and police forensics is getting, you know. They're not fucking around, man. You know, before you think about killing your wife, you better have a real foolproof plan for that fucking heifer.
Yeah, you gotta move to Jamaica, man.
Or husband, if you want to kill your boyfriend. You know, I'm not sexist.
We don't suggest that. We don't condone that.
I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck if you kill your husband or your wife. I'm not picking one or the other. I'm not saying it's better to bat your bitch down into the goddamn ground. Beat that bitch with a bat to easily beat my dude with a bat. You know, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Kill them all. Oh, man. He's working on no hours of sleep. And I'm working on cramming 8,000 stories in the last 40 minutes trying to jump on these microphones.
I'm really tired.
Because the show prep was in the fucking basement this week. So,
wake up.
Unless you want to fucking freestyle, I'm going to continue. Yeah, it was me telling me the Avengers have made it out of the Academy. Some fucking game.
I can do this.
I don't Pokemon Go.
Alright. Alright. Wake up.
Are you drunk? Are you okay now?
Yes.
Was it all that is necessary?
Yeah.
Are you better now? Well, speaking of my Avengers Video Game Academy, where the fuck it is, the new Pokemon Go update, like the first real update, just came out, and it kills your batteries. And that's nothing. You could always close the apps in the background or do little move. Everybody knows how to take the screen brightness down and shit like that. but it took away the footprints on your map so that you know that somebody exclusive is close. Yeah. I don't play the game. I just know what I read. I actually read the story. There was a glitch where no matter how far the Pokemon is, it will only show 3 footsteps. So now to solve and remedy that problem, to solve it, they took away any footsteps. So now you just know, I don't know, you know like a general area where it is, but you still don't know when you're close. So you have to get really, 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 really close to find a Pokemon, and it could be the same one over and over and over again. So you don't know when it's an exclusive one from far away.
That's a lot more work than you.
Yes, and they're saying people are uninstalling the game. Ever since the update, people have, it's been enough that people have turned off
their Pokemon Go.
The experience gets translated into a 10-mile walk for crappy Pokemon. It's enough to turn off the dedicated players. So at least for now, if you want to track down rare Pokemon, you better get yourself a battery pack and some sturdy insoles. That's their story, not mine. I only segued into that because of my Avengers game that I seem to be spending a lot of money on unnecessarily. I'm not going to get Spider-Man. No, I got Spider-Man, but Venom, then a new guy comes, then Spider-Man 2099, and then Carnage. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. I could have just kept my money in the bank.
I was supposed to
and I would have still been playing the same game with the little characters they gave me. Buying shit has done nothing for me but aggravate me because I buy stuff and I'm still not winning.
I was supposed to tell you not to buy anything.
Yeah, that was like 3 weeks ago. I tell Avery Kane, look, man, I see a pattern. I'm spending $2 here, $5 there. The shit adds up. Shit, I spent $20 at one shot on Saturday night into Sunday. I told them on the last time I spent $4.99. Don't let me do this no more. You know, I just did this for a power move. I knew that I'd be able to get something. It should have let me win. And then the game glitched out anyway. And I don't know if it would have glitched or not, if I still would have won. It really didn't matter. I didn't win. I spent money for nothing. So I told them, don't let me impulse buy. Don't let me be, a victim of the moment and try to buy some fucking shards just so that I could, soup up my guy and beat whoever it is I'm fighting that week. That's bullshit, AV. Please don't let me do it. Since then, I've spent money. Now, either he's really bad at his job.
I'm good at my job.
Of watching my back and making sure I don't do anything stupid. I gotta lean on that one.
Yeah, they're watching back.
Or whatever. For whatever reason, I was able to still buy the thing. Of course, he's not tackling me to the ground and telling me, Dad, don't do it, don't do it. But I've still managed to buy things and waste money unnecessarily. It's stupid. It's stupid. I'm not winning. It's not helping. Whatever. Why did I talk about that?
Because I said Avengers, and then you were like, oh.
No, the Avengers came on, then I talked about Pokemon Go. I know why I talked about it, but I spoke about it way too long. You were going to start the story on how I asked you to not let me spend money. And then I jumped in because you're on slow motion mode. Your eyes are so glassy right now. He broke day. He broke night. Playing PlayStation 4. I don't know if he was playing Doom. I don't know if he was jerking off on YouPorn. I have no idea what he was doing overnight.
Videos is where it's at.
But I woke up this morning fairly early to go, do my Lincoln Park walk or whatever it is I do in the morning. And this motherfucker's awake. Bringing plates to the kitchen. I'm like, dog, you eating Hot Pockets at night? I try not to eat past 8 o'clock at night, and I'm trying to
big boys gotta eat.
Pass that notion over to my man here, and whatever. I was just surprised that he was awake, because the motherfucker's never awake, even in school days at 7 o'clock. You know what I mean? Like, it's really hard to get him out of bed. but this motherfucker's awake, so I know something's,
I
hinky.
played Doom.
So he broke night. So he's not. He's physically he's here. Physically he is in front of me. He's in front of you, doing his job. God damn it, the nigga made it to the microphone. Wow. God bless America.
Yeah, let's get it.
But other than him physically being there, I'm not expecting much. I don't want to lean in, man. I just want to sit and talk.
Just sit and talk.
I just want to be back here, but I know it's not getting me good. I know there's a difference from this and this. I know it. I need my own mic, dude.
You do.
I need my own mic. This shit ain't good.
Sadly.
Because I don't want it to be echo far. I like to give the option, like me. There's a lot of things that are out. I plug it into my car, and I just listen like if it's radio. I'd like to give that option to anyone who wants to. Who the fuck wants to sit and look at my fat ass, ugly, hairy face for an hour? Or whatever, how long it is that we crack this microphone. But you could easily plug it to your fucking car. And if we got back-to-back news coverage of different compelling stuff, you could just leave it on, let it play. Whatever. But you can't do that if I'm over here now, and you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
We need to get this man his own microphone. This one wasn't that much. We can get you another one of these.
Can I just use my fucking earbuds with the mic in it?
We need a USB one because I can only connect it via USB to have two microphones on at the same time. It's gonna be different.
USB.
Yeah.
I got a headphone that I could do USB to it.
We'll work on that.
Okay. You didn't tell me none of that. I could do that.
Oh wow. Easily. Can I get some of that juice? I think I need some sugar to wake me up. Like this.
Sugar's not gonna wake you up. Sugar's gonna give you 15 minutes of peppiness, and then it's gonna make you even more tired. That's the wrong thing. You just gotta go to sleep, dumbass.
We don't sleep out here.
Oh, we don't sleep. No, you're just gonna knock out at any minute. I don't know. You could fall face first into the fucking microphone.
We rage against the dying of the light.
So, because we were talking about sexism and how I don't care if you beat your wife with a bat or your husband with a club. I really don't care. And that made me think about a story that I did skim over. 2 Texas A&M football coaches were suspended after a chalk talk for women turned sexist. Now, I don't know exactly what a chalk talk is. I would imagine it's something to the effect of how a coach does the plays in front of a chalkboard, X's and O's and all that stuff. And maybe that's their savvy little way of the title to their shindig, where it is they want to include women. Okay. So that they can make the females more interested in the Aggies. I guess that's their nickname, Texas A&M. This quickly went to shit because they have a song, like a school song. We're the Aggies, motherfucker. Whatever the fuck it is. I have no idea. And they made a remix version, basically saying that they're full of estrogen, hullabaloo. Connect, back again. Maroon and white are the colors we love. We are putting down our dish towels and taking off our gloves. No more Lysol or Cascade. We want to score touchdowns and walk in the parade. We are Aggie women, and this is our song. Come on, bring it on. No more thong, hullabaloo. Connect, and so on. Now, I don't know what the fuck connect is. Maybe that's...
I can't connect because I don't know what the...
Maybe that's the local owl sound that the A&M Aggie does. I have no idea what this is. It would help if I knew the real song. Can you look it up on your phone? Could you look it up on your phone?
Yes.
Or do I have to do it on mine?
You got to do it on yours.
Why?
Because mom's calling.
All right, but so what?
I got this.
Oh my God.
Let me complete.
You could have just picked up the phone quickly. and be like, yo, what's up, Mom? Quick as
Mom,
hell.
in the middle of a show.
Oh my God.
Alright, Safari. Now, what you need me to do?
Look up the Aggie song. Oh my God, this is getting bad.
The
Hey Siri, can you look up the Texas A&M song?
Searching the iTunes store for the Texas A&M.
Bitch, I didn't tell you to look through the iTunes store. I'm not paying for this
Texas
shit.
A&M fight song.
The Aggie War Hymn.
Aggie War. Right,
Well, there's more than one Texas A&M song. God damn it.
Aggie
Let's
War.
start with the hymn.
Alright, I have it.
I want to hear words though. Yeah, connect. Could you put that up to the screen? They can see what the fuck connect is. Oh no, it's changing. Read it as it goes.
So long to the
Wait,
orange
it gotta be
one.
to the beat. Rewind. See if we can get through this. I want to hear a song, cause we're never gonna get it. We got the words and the beat. We're never gonna get it. How about look up Johnny Manziel sings the war hymn? I've seen him do it on TV when he was in college. So there's got to be footage. You know, you get started there, and we could find some type of footage.
I'm bad at whatever.
Oh my God! So anyway, yeah, the two guys were suspended. I wish I could tell you their friggin' names. Their names are here somewhere.
Got it.
But you put it low, find it, make sure that it's about to play at that moment, then you can bring it to the show. Until that point, I will continue with the story. That way we're not listening to crowds and bullshit. So yeah, the guys that did this horrendous display of sexism were suspended for 2 weeks. Turner and Banks. Yeah, they were just trying to be funny. Turner formerly coached the Miami Dolphins offensive line and was fired in February 2014 after the whole bullying shit. Where Richie Incognito and Jonathan Martin. Whatever, man. They got suspended for 2 weeks only. Surprisingly, they're not fired. I find that weird. In this day and age, you know, of getting fired for every little thing. Did you found it yet? Nobody singing? That's what I was saying. We would have been listening to that for this whole time, and he's not even singing yet.
Your boy's got this. Don't worry. He will do his task.
So, I told you the two names that I think are the guys who were... Oh, shit.
What?
The pass blocking the dudes. Spread them again. Bang it hard. Get erect. Stay erect. Bang her hard. There's like a list that they put of... You know, they were trying to be funny. The don'ts. Don't let him inside. Keep your hips down. Don't go down.
Alright.
Yeah, they were trying to be fun. No penetration. Never bend over. Don't end up on your back.
That's really gay.
No, he's telling women.
Oh.
He's telling women, hey, these are the don'ts for run blocking. No penetration. Never bend over. Don't end up on your back. They're trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to double entendre. Yeah, they are talking about the don'ts of run blocking. You know, whatever. But they're also saying the don'ts of being a woman. Don't end up looking like a whore. Here's how you can help. Don't let them penetrate you. Don't bend over. And don't end up on your back by the end of the night. You know what I mean? Like, they're trying to be funny. The do's of run blocking. Which, if they're saying spread your legs, enter front, not behind, push hard, and finish on top.
I got it.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
He's singing the song?
It's about, yeah.
All right, go. All right, take it off. I don't hear shit. I hear a bunch of drunk white people. And there's no cohesiveness there. Like, I can't say, oh, that's it, and then hear that and tell you the sexist version, you know, kicking it on beat, because I can't even hear the beat the first time. Then again, I'm letting this one look it up, where I feel I would have found it by now. You know it's the war hymn for the Texas A&M Aggies, and you're still having problems finding it. Anyway, we've spent way too much fucking time on this story.
I'm really trying,
anyway.
I promise.
That's the problem, dude. You're trying, you're not doing. Remember Yoda? Try not. That's a horrible Yoda, you know. Do, don't do. Try not.
Try not, you will.
That's more like it. Yeah, because what he tells Luke, lift that plane out the mud. He's like, I'll try. And the motherfucker says, no.
No.
Try not. Do or don't do. But fuck you and your fucking tries,
He
motherfucker.
didn't say that.
But that's what he meant. Like, to try is to fail. Like, you're already failing. You're already thinking. You're already like, I'll try. Well, that doesn't sound like somebody that's about to do this. You know? When LeBron was down 3-1 and it was game fucking 5, you know, whatever. He didn't say, come on, guys, let's go out there and try.
He was like, no, we do. If we don't
Like, how does that sound? Put try in the place of, you know, let's do it. Yo, let's try this. Doesn't really sound the same. Don't have that same umph.
Then NBA championship. All right, guys, let's try to win. Damn it.
We got the joke, dude. We got it. You overkilled. You went one extra than you had to. Don't sorry me, motherfucker. Sorry you and your comedic career that's going down the tubes as we speak.
It's not going down the tubes.
You don't even have comedic timing, let alone material. I'm a harsh fucking asshole because I'm a firm believer in tough fucking love. Shit, I grew up in my grandfather's house. He did not fuck around. And God knows I don't put the smack down on this kid as much as I, you know.
I'm so tired. I forgot.
I don't physically knock some sense into him as we used to call it back in the days, or our parents did. You know, don't make me knock some sense into you, you know? Which is scientifically impossible, but that's what they said anyway.
Yes, it's scientifically
You
impossible.
can't knock sense into someone. But you'd be surprised what you could do with a swift smack to the fucking mouth when a kid's talking slick in aisle 12. All these little kids at Toys R Us, Mommy! Screaming to their fucking car. What do? I get angry. I get angry that no one's choking him. Like the old episodes of The Simpsons when fucking Homer was, I'll show you, motherfucker, and he's choking the shit out of Bart. That's what I want to see. I want to see parenting.
That's not parenting, man.
Yes, it is.
That's abuse in these.
No, it's not. It's only abuse if it's Tuesday after work. You were drinking before you got home, and the kid says, hi, Dad, and then you start choking the shit out of him. You know, yes, that's abuse. But if the kid is being an asshole, he has to know the consequences of being a jerk-off. This is not correct. This is not how you act in the street. Wakate. Maybe now you got it. He'll put together. Every time I act like that, I get a cocotazo to the fucking face. So if I don't do that, I won't get it in the face. You know what I mean? 1 and 1 is 2.
And then that's how
it's called discipline.
You learn.
It's how you learn.
Your mistake.
That's why these kids don't give a fuck. That's why these millennials do not care. Because they grew up in that timeout bullshit.
I did grow up on timeout.
He thinks he did. But he's been hit a few times in his life.
I eat those. I'm kidding. 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 I said I'm kidding like 10 times.
Why would you say that?
I'm just kidding.
What part you think I'm playing? Why do you do that?
It was comedy. It was meant to be.
That's not comedy. I've told you numerous times.
Okay, this is about the time where my dad went off the rails. So you don't have to be objected to any unnecessary madness. We're just gonna pick up the show from right about here. This shit. Harley for the right of us.
Welcome back. Oh, we didn't go anywhere. What am I talking about? So, Suicide Squad. We're all looking forward to it. It looked dope when they first came out with the trailer, right?
It did, but
It looked pretty dope.
why?
As more trailers came out, though, I've been worried. You know, it's been questionable whether it's going to be a good movie or not. I was not impressed.
Oh, there is no question. There's no question anymore.
Like, the more footage that came out, the more I was worried. Especially after Batman v Superman, because I knew that the movie studio would try to go back and fix it. If it was as dark as Batman v Superman was, they were going to go try to make it a little lighthearted, more funny, especially after Deadpool was a rated R flick that made so much money, and it was heavily doused with the funny.
Yeah.
But now the first remnants of critics have come to light in regards to this movie, and I will let Mr. Kane pick up where I'm about to leave off, which is not in a good place. Go ahead.
So, Suicide Squad, apparently it was supposed to be, like he said, it looked like a good movie, you know, with Joker, Harley Quinn. That was the main attraction. Oh, we already know, Joker, come on. That's the real reason.
He's only in it for 10 minutes.
Yeah, that sucks. But I read a review online by the Rolling Stone, from the Rolling Stone, and the title quotes, Suicide Squad review, DC bad guys movie is anything but super. It got a 1 out of 4.
Okay. And no need to read his whole goddamn, because you could go to rollingstone.com and read his...
And you could read it yourself, but it basically just states that there's so many things wrong with the movie, from the fact that Joker's only in it for 10 minutes to the bad guys aren't really scary. There's a Killer Croc eats people. He's supposed to be scary. He's not supposed to be this that they portrayed him as. Same with Harley Quinn. I don't know if Harley Quinn is a little girl or if she's you know, this bad person that she's supposed to be. I'm sorry, excuse me. From like the comics and stuff, it confuses me from that, and it just ranges on to many different things that are wrong with this film.
Now, you haven't seen the film.
I have not. That's why I'm still gonna watch it.
Everything you're saying is word of mouth.
Everything I'm saying is word of mouth.
According to
Rolling Stone's
review.
Yeah.
To that critique of the movie from that one person.
Yes.
I read a review from someone at the Miami Herald. It was equally as bad. They don't love it. They were not impressed. They were not amazed. They don't know why Harley Quinn is a good little girl. Like she's acts like a child in some scenes, but other scenes she comes off whorish.
Yeah.
Like a woman that knows what she wants.
She wears the,
this turns your stomach. She's a child who likes dick.
And I'm like, I don't know. I'm confused.
This is weird. If you follow the source material, Harley Quinn wrote herself already. She's a dope character who could do equally dope things in a movie. This movie lined up the way it was presented. Killer Croc, Deadshot, Harley Quinn, the fire guy, whatever the hell his name is. All these guys lined up. They're all evil in their own right. Together, it should be a typhoon of destruction. But according to all the critics, the hardcorest thing in this movie is Amanda Waller. The lady who does that TV show How to Get Away with Murder. Her real name escapes me right now, but
Viola Davis.
Viola Davis is the toughest thing in this movie, the scariest thing in the movie. Slipknot is only in the movie for 1 or 2 scenes. He's basically just there to show that Amanda Waller's not fucking around. If you try to escape, you're gonna get killed.
He has ropes, so his power is ropes. And this is just side note of opinion. That's not a thing that would ruin the movie for me, considering Slipknot has ropes. That's as much as you need to know. His power is ropes. Would you like it?
Wonder Woman's power's a rope.
But her ropes are dope.
Because they glow?
Yes!
That's weird.
With yellow, and she has a sword and shield, but you get the point. Just wanted to put that out there, that he's not a very intriguing bad guy I would like to
Well,
get into.
everybody's scrambling. Warner Brothers is doing everything in their power to cover all their bases before the movie comes out.
Sorry
You
about
know, this weekend, right now, before it really drops, they need $800 million just to break even. So the best movies, opening weekends, 6, 7, 800 million. That's Avengers numbers. Top movies ever made, money-wise. Not an easy feat to accomplish. Not saying it's impossible,
but it's not easy.
but it's not easy, especially when you have an array of bad publicity surrounding your movie. Ergo, all these bad reviews from all these moviegoers. From the West Coast to the East Coast, down south, and everywhere in between. I haven't read one good thing about this movie yet.
Mr. RD, what do you think this movie is going to be like so far, from things you've heard about scenes to things like that, you know? From what you've heard about it, you think you're going to even try to watch this movie?
I'm going to try to watch it because I love comic books. I love comic book movies. And I'm going to want to see what the fuck, you know, Jared Leto did with the Joker's character. How did he play it different from everybody else? Why did he make it so majestic that for the last year we've been hearing how fucking illmatic he is? When the truth is, from all these reviews, they don't know if he's even impersonating Cesar Romero.
Hold on, I have a few questions.
The original Joker from the Batman TV show.
Oh, the 60s, where he has the purple
That's how
suit.
corny Jared Leto's performance is, that they don't know, holy shit, is this guy making an homage to Cesar Romero? Forget Heath Ledger. He's not even in the fucking ballpark.
Heath Ledger was a very amazing.
You know, he's very cartoonish. He comes across like a cartoon buffoon in supposedly one of the darkest movies that should have came out this summer, according to an anti-hero movie. These are all bad guys. In their own right, you can make a Harley Quinn movie. I don't know if you can make a Killer Croc movie, but you damn well could make a goddamn Deathstroke movie. Deadshot, what's his name?
Deadshot.
Deadshot? Deadshot, Deathstroke, who the fuck cares?
No,
They
Will
both
Smith.
wear masks,
No,
and
Will-
they both shoot motherfuckers. You could make a story.
Okay, don't let me get started on the rant there, big
Now-
fella. Deathstroke is an intriguing character with heart and will.
The real Deadshot,
Is white.
fuck white, no. The real Deadshot's origin, his story is that he does murders for hire because his daughter's sick or something. He's taking care of his daughter. In this adaptation, he's just trying to make sure she got food, a roof over her head, and she can go to a private school.
Ah.
There's no real reason Deadshot can't get a job.
Will Smith's reason for doing movies. That's
You know
the
what I
exact way they portrayed it.
Yeah, there's not like, oh, she has an incurable disease that she needs the highest care of medical, you know,
She ain't dying
has to
from
offer.
malaria.
That's why he does these that's why he does this life of crime, because he needs that big bankroll. You know what I mean? He can't just get a regular job because he can't afford to take care of his daughter that way. Apparently that's not the case in this movie. The fact that there was a scene where they're all sitting around doing shots and Will Smith has to say, remember, we're the bad guys, you already knew this movie was going down a bad road. None of these people should have to be reminded they're bad guys. They're fucking psychopaths.
Hardly, yeah. And she doesn't do a good job trying to be a psychopath. There's a scene in the trailer where she's trying to act crazy. They're all meeting up. to for Viola Davis, I assume they're on the camp, and everyone gets out their box. Everyone gets out their bag that they're shipped in, whatever they're shipped in. Killer Croc's strapped to a stupid thing that they're rolling. Boomerang was put in a bag, and he gets out, and Harley Quinn has just walked there.
Okay.
And when she's walked there, she's trying to act crazy. She tries, the actor tries, where she says, what? I should kill everyone, and...
I seen the scene.
Yeah. And
oh, don't worry, it's just the voices. That's not what they really said.
I'm just kidding. That's not what they really said. She's not doing a good job. Really? You're messing up my Harley Quinn.
That's the setup?
You are messing... Look at... I even have
the cartoon Harley Quinn was more hardcore than that.
That little Harley Quinn right there,
in
the back... Can't even see it, but
so they got everybody trying to cover their bases. So the lady who directed the new Wonder Woman movie,
we'll get her name.
She, she gave her little critique, like, "Oh, the movie's fine. It was good. I watched it, but
I was confused." That was her exact word.
Her exact quote
was,
"Good
movie, but ... I was confused."
Very convoluted storyline, which is what I get from every reviewer. That you could tell they made a movie, then Batman v Superman came out, they reshot the movie to add more lightheartedness, more funny, whether it was for the Deadpool movie in response to Deadpool or in response to the backlash of Batman v Superman. They did go back and reshoot. Warner Brothers tried to play this down. They tried to act like it was, we're just reshooting, whatever. They tried to play it down like it wasn't a big deal.
This Harley Quinn was scary.
Apparently, it was a big deal enough to change the tone of the movie
from dark
to trying to be lighthearted. So they go focus test both movies. What people liked about the dark version, the director Ayers, what's his name?
David Ayers.
David Ayers.
Don't call me on that way. I'm actually gonna check fully.
Roger Ayers, David Ayers.
Something
Who
Ayers.
the fuck cares?
It's definitely something Ayers.
It's not looking prosperous
for this movie.
For the summer's blockbuster movie. Other than the Avengers. What was that just came out?
I believe it was Civil War. No.
Civil fucking War.
That movie was dope.
It's pretty good.
That was promising.
And that's campy in its own right. It's very...
Yeah, they joke around when they're fighting.
It's
Spider-Man's
very,
like, what, you're Iron Man? Or something like
campy.
that.
I guess that's the best word I could use. Very... put together by Hollywood. You could tell they're just trying to sell action figures and the like. They want to put people's... It's a popcorn movie. But it was good.
Katana...
It was perfectly fucking fine. They say Katana's silent. She is in the movie. All she does is pose hardcore and stand behind Rick Fox or whatever the fuck.
Rick Flag. He's a
Rick
colonel.
Flag.
He's supposed to be...
She's his henchman or something.
Yeah.
Private henchman.
Enchantress, I won't lie. Although...
She's the bad guy. 6,000 years old. It's a bunch of CGI bad guys, a bunch of fucking zombies. We've seen that in The Walking Dead. What?
I was gonna be like, Enchantress, although I haven't known about Enchantress up until now. I literally didn't know she existed. I've heard of her, but I didn't know her full story, and I still don't. But from what I've seen through just reading small little comics online and looking at this trailer, she looks like a dope character to get into. As in the movie, although these characters, Harley Quinn, Jared, Joker, they all might not be good, maybe, don't quote me on this, maybe she could still help the movie a little bit.
She does not.
Never mind then.
According to the reviewers, she does not even a little bit. For such a... For them having to bring together the world's baddest of the bad to fight the quintessential evil incarnate enemy, she's very lackluster. She takes over somebody's body, does a little dance in a bikini made of chainmail, and resurrects a bunch of fucking CGI monsters. The guy, some review I read said, at my stomach, I was cringing when the final fight scene came, and it's a bunch of zombies getting killed by these anti-heroes. Will Smith phoned in his performance. All this shit is bad because we haven't even seen the movie yet, and we're going to give our own review, but this is already tainting
our minds.
Which, if I've already said,
you don't like.
I wasn't looking forward to Suicide Squad. The more trailers that came out, we went to Civil War and they played Suicide Squad, I leaned over to you and said, It looks corny, dude.
And you were right.
And that's all because the more footage I saw, the more you could see through. This is not it. This is not what we've been promised for a year. Supposedly, my man threw together the fucking script in 6 weeks. They had the release date for the movie before any scenes were shot. This all does not bode well for a summer blockbuster that has to make $1 billion for anybody to see some goddamn kickback, you know, to see something, a return for their investment. So, like I said, the lady that directed Wonder Woman is trying to say, it's okay. The guy who originally created Harley Quinn, one of the two guys created her, Paul Dini, I think his name is, he said that Margot Robbie, whatever her name is, played Harley Quinn to the T, to exactly the way they wrote her. They wrote that character originally. He feels that she did good with the role. I don't know if he's trying to get
everything's different. So now I'm
movie things for the future. Yeah, Paul Dini says Margot Robbie nailed it perfectly.
I'm mad that I invested some of my hard-earned money. Chill, it's not my money, it's my mother's. Some money into the Suicide Squad comic. We showed it in the other show we did. You can go check that out. But I'm just kind of mad I invested into these pop heads that I paid with Suicide Squad. Not happy.
You fell victim to the reason they actually made the movie, to sell merchandise.
Yeah, I fell victim. I won't lie though,
but you got a dope comic book out of it. You got some new pop heads out of it. There's no doubt that the fucking poster's dope.
Oh yeah.
Harley Quinn as a character is an iconic character.
She's dope.
It's not very... Harley Quinn was created in the 90s. She's new to the Batman lore. She did not exist when Detective Comics dropped Batman back in the fucking day. Not many new characters get created and blow up and last. Usually every character we know and love, whether they're good or bad, originated from back in the day.
It's not...
They resurrected Iron Man. They dusted his ass off and made a movie about him. Everybody that we know has been around for decades. Harley Quinn is new to the game. And she's a fucking star in her own right. It's not the character's fault that the movie studios rushed the movie together just to,
I am hyped for Deadpool 2, though.
We're still on this topic.
Oh.
So many people are trying to cover for the movie that even Marvel's chief executive officer is saying that, they're coming to the defense of the director, David Ayer. According to comicbookmovie.com, the Suicide Squad was doomed from the start because of all the troubled production while they were filming. A low point for comic book superhero movies. It's just one bad review after the other.
Worse than Green Lantern, I quote from somebody's review.
Yeah.
And
no,
Green Lantern
worse than the new Fantastic Four.
No, it said worse than Green Lantern, but it makes Fantastic Four look good.
Oh my God. That was the Rolling Stone one, right?
Yeah.
Wow, dude. Well, you get it. It's looking really fucking bad for a movie that hasn't even hit the goddamn theater yet.
Not looking prosperous.
And that's a shame because potentially Suicide Squad in the big screen could have been dope. So, whatever.
You done messed it up, people. You done messed it up.
You heard about... Did you hear about them trying to shut down RottenTomatoes.com? Some guy, DC fan, jokingly put up a petition, a website to sign a petition to make Rotten Tomatoes shut down. And he actually came out and said, I was just playing. He closed the website and everything because he didn't think it was going to catch traction. He did not think that it was that nobody would pay him any fucking mind. Who the fuck listens to him? He's just a guy, a fan of movies, who he's tired of Rotten Tomatoes shitting on his love of comic book movies, even though if he would have known how bad Suicide Squad really is, he might have agreed with them and not started this petition. But Abdullah Coldwater he withdrew his Change.org petition to demand Rotten Tomatoes shut down, saying that he didn't expect it to become such a big deal. You know, Rotten Tomatoes is a staple of movies.
He should have kept it up.
People trust it. Kept what up?
He should have kept up the remove.
Oh, he had 17,000 signatures. You know, that's not million or anything like that. It's definitely not something that would make Rotten Tomatoes seriously take down their website. But it shows that there is a movement. If he would have left it up, it would have grew. There's no doubt in my mind. He would have got 250,000 fucking signatures or whatever, what have you. It just shows that people are tired of other motherfuckers shitting on the stuff they love. You know, they want to go make a choice for themselves. And when a reputable movie reviewing site like RottenTomatoes.com gives a movie a bad review, it can make the movie do bad overall. That's just life. There are some people that listen to the reviewers, that they'll read all this bad press about Suicide Squad and not go see it. But if they see Rotten Tomatoes giving it a 36% out of 100, they're like, oh no, those guys get it right. They're really truthful when it comes to their movie reviews. This movie's not even worth my time. You know, so, you know. Yeah, he started a petition to gather DC fans to express our anger just for fun. I didn't mean it to be taken so seriously. You should have fucking thought about that before you started a .com, you dumbass. You know, people see it and they see, oh shit, this is a movement. Somebody took the time to put it on, you know, whatever .org, change.org. Oh, let me sign this petition because I believe in what this guy's talking about. Not everybody knows your inflection of a joke when you're alone typing on your keyboard. You know, ask Avery about joking and people not getting it. He knows all about it.
Yeah. You know what, though? I still have hope. As much as this movie looks like it's going downhill, and my poor Harley Quinn is being destroyed.
Damn, 32% from Rotten Tomatoes, 44% from Metacritic. It's yeah, out of 100 points, these are not good fucking reviews.
Lower than 5.
Anyway, so that's that. You know, don't start petitions unless you're ready to really shut down websites.
True.
That would be the lesson to be taken from that one. And I don't know. Are we good with stories?
We are clear.
We are clear.
We are in the clear.
We're in the clear.
We are in the clear.
I don't know what that means.
We're good.
George Lucas is obsessed with the new Han Solo comic book. Just to close with this, we all know, or if you don't know, Disney is coming out with the Rogue Squadron thing in late November, early December.
Yeah.
That has no real bearing on the Star Wars trilogy, the main storyline. But people love Star Wars, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna do great. When Phantom Menace, is that the name of it? What's the one that just came out?
Force Awakens.
When A Force Awakens came out, when it did so well, and of course we knew it was going to do well, when it came out and it was already out for a few weeks, there were buzzings that they were going to do a prequel to the original Star Wars with Han Solo as a young man. They were talking about who they were going to cast for this role and whatever, what have you. The comic books already ran with that, and they started a comic book about the young Han Solo.
Origin time.
George Lucas wants to buy, he's so obsessed with this comic book that he wants to buy the original prints of number 1 and number 2 of this comic. So number 3 will be released August 3rd. Right now it's in the stands, but Han Solo number 1 and number 2 are both available now. I grabbed my goddamn copy of it. Now, like when I first read it, I'm like, he wants to buy all the number 1s and number 2s? That's kind of fucked up. It's going to make it worth a lot of money if you can't get those things. No, he wants the original prints, which are the original pencil and ink that they draw in the studios on cardboard and stuff like that.
That'd be dope to get hung up.
Yeah, and that's what he wants it for his own personal. He loves the comic book so much that he wants those prints.
Han Solo sounds like a
and he's not stupid.
Kid.
Anything Star Wars is going to be worth money, and anything number 1 of Star Wars, especially potentially something that's going to be huge, like a Han Solo prequel reboot, be a smart thing to get the original fucking prints of the number 1 and number 2 comic.
That's gonna be worth a lot.
Mark Brooks, I guess he inks it or he draws it or something, or he's somehow involved with the comic. Got a direct tweet or email from George Lucas on Tuesday, and he says, I got an email last night from Lucasfilm saying that George Lucas would like to purchase every original page from Han Solo number 1 and number 2. Surreal is an understatement. Yeah, you get a fucking direct email from George Lucas. Yeah, surreal is an understatement. But that's it. If you're on the lookout for a good comic, maybe you want a good worth. I don't know if the content is good because I don't read Star Wars comic books, let alone the prequel, Han Solo, new shit. If you want something that might be worth money one day, Han Solo number 1, number 2.
Definitely gonna be worth.
It looks like, yeah.
We should make a comic book.
We should make a comic book?
We should.
Oh, sure. I just make comic books all the time, top of my head.
It's easy. You draw some good story. You make some good stories. Get a good drawer. And you...
One Dance by Drake. You know that song?
Yeah.
It's a phenomenon. It's about to be number 1 for like eternity, apparently. Like, you know, you remember Bryan Adams? Everything I do it for you. It was an old song from the 90s. That was number 1 for like a long... There's no one like your one. I don't know the word.
Hey,
There's no one. All the fire.
Yeah.
All the way, yeah.
Oh.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Nino, Nino.
No. Just...
Nino,
Big
Nino,
fella,
Nino.
snap out of it. Snap out of it.
I know the song. I used to like it
Yeah, I can see that.
when I was a kid. I used to play it when I went to sleep and daydream of my dream girl. Like I was singing it to her. It's a long fucking story, and I end up looking really bad in this story, so let's not go there.
You sound like a...
But
You sound like a very weird guy, young.
I'm a fucking romantic at heart. What can I
Oh
say?
yeah, romantic at heart. Here,
But when this week's charts are revealed, Drake's One Dance could be 1 week away from Wet Wet Wet's Love Is All Around as the second longest consecutive stint held by a single at number 1. Add 1 more week and he'll be alongside. He won't beat yet. He'll be alongside Bryan Adams' Everything I Do It For You. So 2 more weeks and he would have beat that song. We'll close the show with that. God bless you, Drake.
Stop
You're
listening to One Dance. I don't like Drake.
running the fucking world, apparently. You're doing a great
Drake
job.
is running the game.
Some girl from England already sampled One Dance and made it a hit of her own. Condolences to the American woman who got stabbed by the guy in England. Right now, They originally said terrorist attack. He attacked like 6 or 7 people with a knife. He killed 1 woman, 5 more injured. Happened in England. The guy's Somali born, but I think it's coming out now that he is an American citizen. He did kill another American, if he is an American, as you know, if in fact he is American. But condolences to you, mama. You know, it's a goddamn shame that there are lunatics and maniacs in this world who just want to draw attention to themselves. Why not start a podcast? It's a lot less messy. Not by much, but a little less messy.
I think you're funny.
Because this fucking shit could get messy sometimes, believe me.
I don't make it messy.
How about you close the fucking show? Why don't you do that? I think we did okay. We did alright.
I guess you could say this show is a Suicide Squad.
No, I don't think you could say that. For the Son and I video podcast, I am 3797I Diesel. This is Mr. Avery Kane, and you have just been a part of yet another episode of the Son and I video podcast.
Dab. Dab.
The sun and I.
Stop doing that. Not doing it right. It has to be like. Yeah. The sun and I. Yeah!
And that's somehow better than what I did?
Yeah, man. I'm a rock.
Bye. See you later. Ooh. Ooh. Who's gonna let me out?
Stop.
Who's gonna let me free?
Stop.
Peace out.